Yo, video editors, filmmakers, content creators, what if you were to take this Post Malone song
Then you're left in the dust unless I stuck by you
and completely reimagined it into something way more cinematic and almost like a ballad? It would probably sound like...
Then you're left in the dust unless I stuck by you. You're a sunflower. I think your love would be too much, or you'd be left in the dust unless I...
Bro, what? Let's go. So freaking crazy, right? Now, what if I told you that you could do the exact same thing with very, very limited music theory ability? You don't have to become a DJ. You don't have to go to Juilliard and know a ton about music theory. You don't have to spend years and years of your life trying to figure out how to remix a song. You could do something like this by watching this video. And the craziest part is you can stay in your video editing software, Final Cut Pro, Premiere Pro, DaVinci Resolve, whatever. I got a 3-step process for you that if you follow these 3 steps, you will be able to do the exact same thing as well. I don't know about you, but as a filmmaker over the last 7 years, I want to stand out. I want to be unique. We film our very unique visuals, but then we put our super unique visuals to the exact same licensed song or to the same trending audio on Instagram. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've been scrolling on Instagram or TikTok. I'm seeing cool visuals, cool video, but to all the exact same song. It gets old for me and completely dilutes the idea of standing out in this world. I don't know about you, but I want to be unique. And one of the best ways to do that is through music. Whenever I post these cinematic custom songs on Instagram, they get so much attention. I mean, look at that. Those are real numbers. I've done this to a lot of different songs. Like, I took this song and completely reimagined it into this.
Just come outside for the night.
Bro, and look at the engagement. Those are real numbers. So why does this get so much attention? It's because it's a song that's familiar but reimagined, so it automatically catches the viewer's attention. So the last thing I need to address before I get into the tutorial, because I always get this question in the comments, is what about copyrights? How did you get the rights to this song? Listen, I only use this trick on Instagram alone. Let's be real, social media is kind of like the Wild West right now. DJs, influencers, filmmakers, we're all remixing stuff. Vocals, speeches, movies, soundtracks, everyone's slowing them down. We're speeding up songs. We're creating something new. From all the research that I've done, this is a pretty gray area, not totally black and white. Instagram does have licensing deals built into the platform, so in my opinion, this falls under fair use for that space. Let's start the conversation though in the comments, because I could be wrong. And just to be clear about only using this on Instagram, I don't feel like that limits you. Funny enough, Instagram is actually one of the biggest platforms for showcasing your work. It's crazy how this one app is like your biggest portfolio space. It is a gateway to so many potential clients. So this isn't about boundaries, it's about knowing how to play the game strategically on the platforms that matter. So if you want to go viral, I really believe a good way to do that is paying more attention and putting more care and uniqueness into your music. All right, let's get into it. Here is a empty project in my video editing software of choice. I am using Final Cut Pro, but you can use whatever video editing software you want. Step 1, find the key to the original song, Sunflower by Post Malone. So a really easy way to do that is using the free app Auto Key. So I'm just gonna play the song. And as I'm playing this song, this is the free app Auto Key. It kind of works like Shazam. I'm just gonna touch it and it's gonna start listening and tell you the key. Boom, we got D major. Another super easy way to do this is Google, what is the key to Sunflower by Post Malone? and it's gonna think, and it's also gonna come up with D major. We're gonna keep that key in the back pocket. Step 2 is we are going to go to a website called lalal.ai, and we're going to separate the vocals from the instrumental of this song. This website works super easy. I just dragged the main song in here, and watch. This website is crazy. It's just going to separate the vocals. Boom, just like that.
Innocent say I keep a check.
Is that crazy? Just like that, we're going to split in full. Okay, so I have my vocals in Final Cut Pro, and the next thing I'm gonna do is just cut this up so that it's about 1 minute long, because I want my Instagram reel to be about 1 minute long.
Ooh,
I think I wanna start it right there, like right at the pre-chorus where he says,
ooh, certain things you just can't refuse.
and then it's gonna go into the chorus.
Then you're left in the dust.
So this is my little vocal part. Okay, third and final step, we are going to open up the film score collections. If you guys don't know, the last 3 years of my life, I've dedicated myself to building something called Multiply Sound, a place where filmmakers can finally become their own composers. I've spent years recording real instruments, collaborating with insane professional musicians, and creating what I call the film score collections, thousands of tonal sound effects in all 12 different keys. These aren't your normal whooshes or risers. They are musical textures and drones and chords and melodies and tools that give you, the video editor, emotional control over the music in your films. And you're about to see it in real action right now. You guys remember the key to this song? It's in D major. And so when I go to any of the film score collections, I have to go to the key of D. I'm gonna go to textures and drones, and I'm just gonna listen to a couple of these. Woo! That one's crazy. Ooh, I think I found the one I want. This one's big. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna just drag this in. Let's hear what that sounds like under just the vocal.
Ooh, certain things you just can't refuse. She wanna ride like a cruise, and I'm not.
Okay, that's insane. These textures and drones are just really good foundations to put underneath any type of vocal or underneath any type of speaking. The next thing I'm gonna go to is melodies and improvs, and there's a very specific sound that I'm looking for. It's this cello feathered. This works in both major and minor in D, and so we know it's gonna work with our song. Let me just play it for you. This cellist was insane, and I got to witness her play with my own eyes, and it is just, she murdered this. This might be my favorite sound in all the chapters collection. Oh my gosh. It's just gonna give so much emphasis and color to the song.
Ooh, certain things you just can't refuse. She wanna ride like a cruise, and I'm not trying to lose. Then you're left in the dust.
Let me take out the vocal.
Unless
Next thing we're gonna do is go to this new folder that Chapters and I cooked up called Chord Progressions. These are just insane, beautiful chord progressions, all kind of in the same progressions of walking up. It's a term in music we call the 4-5-6. Oh, these chord progressions are just really going to take your listener and viewer on a journey. And the cool thing about these chord progressions is you don't have to take them for face value. You can almost mix and match them to your liking. And so I know this third chord is a minor chord, and I actually want to start off with that chord. We're gonna kind of chop all these up so that I have almost the option of whatever order I want. So instead of starting off with this kind of like hopeful chord, I want to start off with a sad chord. So I'm gonna pull that in, and I want this chord to hit right at the chorus.
she wanna ride
right there.
Then you
Nice. I'm almost going to pull down the volume of this texture and drone so this chord progression really stands out.
then you're left in the dust unless I stuck by ya.
And then there's another chord. I almost want this to be a happy chord now. Yeah. Let's hear how that sounds.
Then you're left in the dust unless I stuck by ya. You're a sunflower.
Then almost like an introspective chord. I'm thinking about this one. Oh!
Never be too much.
Oh my goodness, dude. This is crazy. And then back to a happy chord. Yeah.
Stuck by ya. You're the sunflower. You're the sunflower.
Woo! Let's listen to that again, that chord progression.
And I'm not trying to lose. Then you're left in the dust unless I stuck by ya. You're a sunflower. I think your love would be too much, or you'd be left in the dust.
Oh my God.
Unless I stuck by ya. You're the sunflower. You're the sunflower.
Dude, this is what the Film Score Collection is all about. These chord progressions are powerful, and I'm almost wanting to pair them with another chord progression like a cello or high-low. What does low sound like? Yeah. To really emphasize, I'm going to chop these up as well. This is kind of the first thing that I like to do when I pull in a chord progression. So we went with the third option, sad. Yep. Then more contemplative. And then the second. Yep. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to pull the third in. I'm going to pull fourth, fifth, contemplative, then right here. And let's try to match these up. Oh my gosh, this sounds amazing. Guys, we're building this. Oh my gosh, that was so sick. All right, let's pull in the vocals.
Then you're left in the dust unless I stuck by ya. You're a sunflower.
That's so sick. Okay, those are the power of chord progressions. I'm also gonna go to hits and go to single notes. These piano pings are just so powerful.
Then you're left in the dust.
I think another thing that I'm gonna do is just add some more reverb to the vocals just to make it a bit more spacious and feel more cinematic. Maybe just pull it to like 30 or something. Let's see what that sounds like.
I think your love would be too much, or you'd be left in the dust unless I stuck by ya. You're the sunflower.
Yeah. Oh my God, that helps so much. Okay, one thing that I'm gonna do is I kind of want just like a low kind of texture to start off and lead into the chorus. A low texture for this whole pre-chorus. So I'm gonna go back to textures and this sub bass. I don't know if you have headphones on, but that sounds nasty. Let's pull this in and I'm gonna cut it off right at the chorus. Yeah, that really fills out the low.
Ooh, certain things you just can't refuse. She wanna ride like a cruise.
All right, let me make all of these the color that I love so you can tell the difference between the tonal sound effects and the vocals. We're gonna listen to this whole thing. Guys, that took like 10-15 minutes to do. That's crazy that you can just make a song sound this cinematic, this quick. We got two textures coming in, cello feathered, vocal.
Ooh, certain things you just can't refuse. She wanna ride like a cruise, and I'm not
Two chord progressions, ping.
Then you're left in the dust unless I stuck by ya.
This is crazy.
You're the sunflower.
This is, guys, this is gonna change filmmaking. Oh my god, so fun. You guys need to try it. Guys, if you are ready to take control over the music in your videos, stop sounding like everyone else, this is the time to do it. I wanted to make it possible for editors who are musicians who can just create soundtracks and make them feel alive. That's what Multiply Sound is all about. Helping you, the filmmaker, the video editor, tell stories people can actually feel through music and sound. So be sure to go to subscribe to my little channel that I'm growing. Leave a comment if you enjoyed this and follow along this epic journey as we just redefine what it means to be a filmmaker. Peace.